Awesome. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Crystal and I am your host tonight. Thank you so much for jumping on board. Oh, is everybody muted? Just double check. Awesome. Okay, so you're going to hear from some incredible women tonight that are on the line. They're going to share their stories of success and pretty much how they're doing it. So you're probably wondering though, what is this webinar? What have I turned in on? Well, it basically is me telling you what is Babes in Business. So Babes in Business essentially is an online mentoring program where women from all over the globe, some of whom you'll hear tonight, come together and they collaborate, share ideas, talk about what works, what doesn't work. We celebrate each other's triumphs. We pick each other up off the ground when the going gets tough. We laugh, we share, we cry, but obviously mostly happy tears. But basically we just come together to share, to celebrate being our own bosses. So at the moment we are witnessing a phenomenon. Women truly can have it all. Health, wealth, and abundance. And that's not at the sacrifice of the woman next to her. We're slowly learning that we can uplift and support each other instead of competing and comparing. And that's what Babes in Business isn't about. We're a definite uplifting and supportive environment. So we have found or come across a system that works. Women can come together and dive into projects that light them up, that make them wake up every day with purpose, feel empowered and supported, and we get to walk alongside a whole group of women doing that same thing every day, so we can have abundance in our lives as well as our careers. And tonight we're going to share at how potentially you can be a part of that. So you're probably thinking though, yeah, what if I become a part of Babes in Business? Well, if you become a part of the Babe in Biz team, what happens is you'll get a mentor, sometimes two, that will hold your hand the entire journey. You'll also plug into a system that works online in the program, as well as having your business starter guide. But mainly it's fun. You'll have personal development and you'll have a tribe of women that have your back through the whole journey. So what I'm going to do is pretty much get this thing going and get my first active speaker. I'm excited. Tamsin, if you just want to unmute yourself, hun, and just let us know what you were doing before Babes in Business and what you're excited about.
Hi. So I'm a full-time nurse, and it's crazy because I was one of the first clients on the Emporium before it became an online program, and next month is going to be my 2-year anniversary. It's also going to be 2 months of being a health coach, and I don't know why I didn't start sooner, but I'm here. And one of my wild ideas, which is actually an activity that we give the clients to do, I had a look back at mine, and it was to become a Pilates instructor. So 2 years later, I'm qualified. I finished last week, and the next few months I'm so excited because I'm going to combine this business, the Health Style Emporium, and my Pilates business, and I'm planning on saying goodbye to nursing. Not for like forever, because I do love it, but I'm going to drop back to 2 days a week, and this has given me the opportunity to be able to not have to think about that as being something that's scary and daunting anymore. And just looking back at my Instagram when I started this business, there was a quote, and it said, "To go fast, go alone, but to go far, go together." It's my favorite, and it's literally Babes in Business to a T. The girls are amazing. I'm so excited. It's going to be crazy. So watch this space. And I'm now going to flick it over to Pauline, who's going to say why she started.
Hi everyone. I used to be practicing yoga a lot, so I just wanted to share the benefit of what I was doing in my mind, my body. So I just wanted to share with people and to help to get into a healthier lifestyle, to be more flexible, to heal from injuries. So that's why I changed my career from a chef to be a yoga teacher. And yeah, I'm pretty glad to have done this choice. And I'm involved in Babe in Business now. I'm very passionate about health, wellness, business as well, which is like all my values, kind of. And yeah, Health Style Emporium was like a complement to what I'm doing already. So it's really perfect for the clients as well. We have access to guides like fitness, yoga, meditation, recipes, plenty of things. Like handsome services, so which is really good. The 16 weeks program is really handsome, so you can have so much benefit of it, like losing weight, getting a healthier skin, hair, getting more energy, better sleep, so plenty of benefits. I'm so grateful to have done this choice and to have been joining the BIB business. It's lots of support from the team, from my mentor, and as I am French and a single mom, I'm pretty happy to be working from wherever, whenever, with whoever. I can be traveling, visiting my friends, my family, and still being working, so that's awesome. And yeah, if you are sitting on the edge of what you want to do in your life, it's just good to be giving a try, and for sure it's like 100% benefiting. Hopefully I have been good with my French accent.
That was amazing. Honestly, I love that you're a yoga instructor as well. It does definitely compliment. Thanks so much, Pauline. We'll go to Sophie now, who's going to explain a little bit more about Babes in Business.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I just want to say thank you to both of you for sharing your story. I know we're not all trained to be public speakers and it can be a bit daunting. So thank you for sharing. So my name's Sophie and I'm going to talk a little bit about our business model. So what is Babes in Business? It's essentially a business mentoring program designed to help those who want to create something huge for themselves. You might want to work from home. You might want to be your own boss. You might want to earn an awesome income and work, like Pauline said, when you like, wherever you like, and with who you like. So when I was first offered this opportunity to be a part of this business, I have to admit I did doubt my abilities, but you're given a personal mentor from the get-go to hold your hand throughout the whole process. Plus you get all the support from the rest of the amazing empowering women on the team. So I'm going to talk a little bit about traditional business compared to our business model because they are very different to one another. So when you look at a traditional business model, you guys can see that. It looks like that, right? So, you know, we're taught growing up to work hard, go to school, get good grades, go to uni, get a good job, and that's pretty much it for the rest of your life until you retire. So with the traditional business model, there's always someone at the top here, like a CEO. Then as you go down the levels, you might have a board of directors, executive assistants, as you go down the line. So for me, I am a registered nurse, so I start out at the bottom, and that's where most of us hang out. So you might be a checkout chick or work in retail, a nurse, a teacher, whatever it is, most of us start out at the bottom here. And essentially what we're doing is we're trading time for money. Sorry, my cat is trying to participate. So yeah, we're trading time for money. We're being told when we can have annual leave, we've got cat sick leave, and really we're working on someone else's dream. So while these guys at the top are making all the money and having a great time, I'm sure we can all agree that there is less room at the top and a lot more room down the bottom. So if you wanted to go for a promotion, you know, more often than not, you make friends with the people that you work with, and it shouldn't be about competition. We're all deserving of whatever position we want to go for. We're all qualified. And you have to step on people's toes more often than not to get to that promotion. And even if you did want to climb the ladder, I know for me, if I want to get to what's called a level 2, yes, it might be a little bit more money, but coming with it is a lot more stress, more responsibility, more work, and ultimately less time with loved ones. So what I love about our business is that it's completely different. It's a lot more fun, and it looks like that. So in this business, you are your own boss. You are responsible for how much you earn, what you make it look like, and what you do with it. So to start up your virtual business, your virtual office, it costs a massive $165 Australian and $50 US UK. And most people are cash flow positive within their first few months, which is amazing. So this sets up your business, like I said, with a virtual office. So you can run your business from anywhere, meaning you can work from home, from the beach, when you're on holidays, while you're traveling, wherever you want. And it's not like a normal business. So if you think of if you were to open up a Boost Juice or a cafe, you know, more often than not, you have to fork out a lot of money just to maybe break even, maybe break a profit. Whereas this, you're only investing $165 and getting it back within the first few weeks, which is really cool. So what I love about this business is you don't need to be an expert. Everyone comes in at the bottom as their own boss. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you live, what your background is, what your gender is, whatever it is, anyone and everyone can do this. And everyone has the exact same opportunity to reach our pinnacle position, which is called NMD. So there is no competition. You're not competing against anyone to get to another level or a new promotion. And in fact, people are invested in your success. So there'll always be someone holding your hand, cheering on, and making sure you reach the goals that you set out for yourself. So in this business, you must be genuine, you must be kind-hearted, and just passionate about helping others, because at the end of the day, your paycheck will reflect the amount of people that you help, which is awesome. So our Babes in Business team are motivated, empowering, genuine, kind-hearted women from all over the globe who just share the same mission and are really happy to help anyone that needs it. And like I said, the more people that you help, the higher your income. So when I first started, this business mentoring program empowered me with the skills that I needed to get started, which literally only takes about 15 to 30 minutes a day. And I let it build from there. So for me, I only had about 30 minutes a day to start with, but we meet you where you're at. So whether you have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 3 hours a day, we show you how to use that time effectively. And the even better thing is it wraps around your life and can be done in stolen moments, because we're all busy, right? We've got full-time workers, we've got busy moms, we've got students, all working on this as a side hustle until their income matches what they're earning. So basically that's the basics behind our business model. Now I'm going to flick it over to Tina, who's going to talk about the fun stuff, which is how we get paid.
Awesome. Thanks, Sophie. Yep. So this is the fun part, where we actually dictate our pay. And as Sophie said, our pay is a direct reflection of how many people we help. So the best part is that we get to decide how much we think we're worth, and we're not having a dollar amount put on the top of our head. So in this business, we actually get paid 6 different ways, but I'm only going to talk about 3 today. So we've got retail, commission, and bonuses. So the first way we get paid is retail profit. Now, when you become a wellness coach in the Emporium, you receive all of our packages that our clients purchase at wholesale price, which is one of the many perks. So when you connect one of your clients to the Emporium, they pay the retail price, and you actually make the difference between the retail and the wholesale. So you're earning a retail profit on each client. And the second way we get paid is commission. So in this business, we have different milestones. So I'll just draw up here. So we've got milestones 1, 2, and 3. And they all go up, but we'll just go in there to now. So, and there's incentives to be better for yourself. So like we said before, we don't compete with one another. This is a place where you're simply just working on yourself to get to those different commissions. So at each level, your commission raises. Now, the last way we get paid is bonuses, and this is my favorite. So as you help more people reach these milestones in your business, you actually get to snatch up bonuses, which is really cool. And the best part about it is that they're unlimited and they're not capped at all. So we've got bonuses ranging from $100 to $10,000, which is pretty cool. And because it is a mentoring business, when you receive this bonus, your mentor actually receives that as well. So it is definitely about raising people up and helping people to grow in their business. I'll just show you here. So we've got $100, we've got $400, we've got $600, we've got $1,200, and as I said, they go all the way up until $10,000. So for these, every time you get that bonus, your mentor gets that as well. So we've got another 100, we've got 400, we've got 600, and we've got 1,200. So that's really, really cool. So if you do want to become a mentor in the Babes in Business, it's definitely achievable. And as we talked about before, our pinnacle position is called NMD. And when you're in that position, we've actually got people reaching this within 16 to 18 months. And when you're sitting at this position, you're actually making an income of between 80,000 to 100,000. So 80 to 120,000 in residual income per year, which is really cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool to think that you can make that amount of money within your first 16 to 18 months. And it's part-time as well. You don't need any qualifications, and there's no risk in doing something. And as I said before, it's not capped. So we certainly do have NMDs earning a lot more than that. So it's just to kind of give you a ball figure of what's possible. And as we said before, the only cost for you to set up your virtual office is mentioned before. So that's the $165. And we've got a lot of people, reaching these initial bonuses and being cash flow positive within the first month. So I'm going to flick it over to Callie, who's going to talk about the program that we have. So the Health Style Emporium. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Tina. Okay, so as Tina just said, I'm Callie. You're probably all wondering, what is Babes in Business? How can I be a part of it? And what does it entail? To use Uber as an analogy for an example for you to better understand it, I imagine most of you today have heard of it or have probably even used it. You can be a passenger or you can become a driver. And to refer Uber to what we are explaining tonight is exactly the same, but in the model of health and wellness, of course. So you can join as a client and join our program, which is the Health Style Emporium, or you can join Babes in Business as a health coach, as Soph and Tina have just explained. Both the delicious structure of the business and, dare I say, the exciting part of getting paid. And I might add that I've never had bonuses like that before in any of my other jobs. So, and it's been 17 years since leaving school. So it's pretty exciting. But what I'm here to explain to you now is what our program is all about. What we've done is created an online holistic program called the Health Style Emporium. It's a holistic health and nutrition program for women around the world who want to better their health, lose weight, clear their skin, increase their energy, look better, feel better, and be better, work on their self-love, lower their anxiety or stress, increase their personal development, set some goals, and just work on themselves, versions of themselves or of who they are. Let it be known this program's not about quick fixes. So there's no booty challenges, there's no fads, and it's not about jumping on the scales to weigh yourself. That's just awful to see anyway. It's about working from the inside out and focusing on the changes within our busy lives and tailoring it to each individual and their personal health goals. Focusing on educating and empowering our clients to make those small and sustainable changes for that long-term change. So because we've partnered up with a team of health experts, literally from all across the globe, our clients get full access to their expertise from anywhere around the world, online at any time. The concept behind this program stems from the health statistics from this world as it stands today. We all know it's a concerning issue, since I know almost every one of you would know someone who is personally challenged with one or more of the leading causes of disease and health concerns today. And it's not just the older population anymore. that's being affected with any of these issues. We've got cancer, we've got obesity, autoimmune diseases, diabetes, chronic illnesses, and so forth. And that's coming out in our children now at a much younger age than ever has been before. So as a whole, it appears concerning. So it's we've been so easily accepting of turning to pharmaceuticals and getting operations to address these effects rather than focusing on the cause. Now, I understand that Western medicine and whatnot plays an important role in our health concerns since I am a nurse. However, I've had many conversations with people who are faced with these health challenges, and we forget to ask that pertinent question of why are these things happening and what's causing them. So within Babes in Business, as a health coach, as Tina and Soph had mentioned before, we are genuinely passionate and focused about getting rid of that Band-Aid effect, and being genuinely interested in our clients' health. And we want to take them back to basics and looking at the preventative side of things, changing the cause of these challenges we see and hear people being faced with. Since the majority of these diseases are preventable, and they're preventable with small and educated, healthier lifestyle choices. So we want to help people turn their lives around and get people back on track with their health. So as a nurse, I love the Health Style Emporium because it is about that preventative health issue, side of things rather, not issue, and knuckling out the cause and finding out what that underlying issue is, and empowering our clients to make educated decisions about their health. So if you haven't already checked out the website or the YouTube link, I suggest that you go have a look at it now. I won't go into too much detail, but you will also see that it's full of resources which take the guesswork out of it all. Group challenges and activities. We raise awareness for charities. We have monthly webinars on all topics concerned with health. And then to go hand in hand with our program, you will have seen we have 5 different packages available to choose from. Each of them come with a different whole food product, which we partnered up with, and it's essentially the backbone to the entire program. And it's something that's truly changed my life. But I will hand it over to lovely Fleur, and she's going to share this with you.
Thanks, Callie. Hi guys, I'm Fleur, and I'm one of the wellness coaches on the Health Style Emporium, and I get to talk to you about these amazing products. So we work with Juice Plus, and Juice Plus is essentially 30 different varieties of fruits and vegetables that come in fruits, veggies, and berry form, and they're all picked to their type of ripeness. Blended into a massive smoothie, dehydrated at a super low temperature to keep all the enzymes intact, and then put into a little airtight capsule, and basically just locks in that nutrient so that we can just flood it into our systems. Amazing for breastfeeding mums, pregnant mums, athletes, celiacs, basically everyone. And it's just a really amazing way for us to be able to bridge the gap between the nutrients that we're getting from our food at the supermarket, which essentially doesn't actually hold all the nutrients that we need, to making sure that we're putting as much of the essential nutrients that we actually need from our food and flooding our body with the goodness. There are about 35 scientific medical journals written about the product, which you can check out online. These are awesome, really amazing to read up on, especially if you're like a sciencey background, a little bit like me. And it's actually the most researched nutraceutical product on the planet, which is just amazing, really, especially when you're seeing all the products and the effects that it's having on the body as well. They are 100% absorbable. So unlike a multivitamin that you might buy at the supermarket, which you might pop through and it might have some sort of little synthetics and stuff through, and you might go to the bathroom and find that there's some bright orange wee coming out. And essentially that's all the stuff that you don't really need in your body. So this is fully absorbable and all nutrients flooding your system, which is amazing. Better than organic, so all the products are actually tested 4 times before they're given for human consumption. Tested for over 300 known contaminants, including pesticides, herbicides, molds, and bacteria. And just making sure that all the stuff is fully clean and fully amazing, and just putting all that goodness inside us. We do have a children's health study, which is an amazing thing that Juice Plus has for kids around the world. And with an order from an adult, we provide free nutrition for children. This is a really good way for them to be able to see the results that's having on kids. That's including their sleep, their food patterns, their food habits, their immune system, their sick days. And it's just amazing to be able to provide that for children around the world. Currently, we've got over 1 million children on the health study at the moment, and that's just grown and growing. So it's just amazing, really. We do have little gummies for kids instead of the capsules if they want them. Fully natural as well, super yummy. I actually don't have any with me because they're so yummy, so apologies. My partner eats them way too much. But they are, super amazing, and just a really good way for little kids to think that they're having a sweetie, and actually they're just getting a ton of amazing nutrients inside them. So it's not a magic pill. It's not going to grow you back arms and legs, but it is just an amazing way to provide that nutrients into your body. And seeing the amazing effects that we have from our clients and from us as well, it's just insane. We do also have smoothies. So here I've got chocolate and vanilla smoothies. And these you can have as breakfast or as a post-workout snack. They're not a meal replacement, but if that's what you want to do, then you can do that as well. But not only do they have protein in them, they've also got a bunch of whole foods in them as well. So we've got things like broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, organic quinoa, organic millet, pumpkin powder, pomegranate powder, spirulina powder, and that's all hidden in there. So you get to even give that to your kids as a treat, and they think it's just a yummy treat, but actually it's full of goodness as well, which is awesome. So if you're having one of these and your 3 fruits and veggies and berries every day, you're actually getting 47 different varieties of fruits and vegetables or whole foods into your system, which is insane and amazing. But anyway, I could go on about this forever, and I'm not going to bore you. So I'd love to pass you on to Kerry, who's going to bring the Health Style Emporium to life and tell you a little bit about her journey. Lovely to see you guys. Thanks.
You're on, Kerry. It's okay. Yeah, you can start telling.
Hi. So I said yes to this business opportunity, and I also actually decided to start the program. I did this because I've never really seen anything like it before. So, as I scroll through like Facebook and Instagram, I always see girls on diets, doing bikini body challenges, and lots of girls just really competing with each other. And so what drew me to the Health Style Emporium was that it was completely different. Like it's a friendly place where you focus on your mind, body, and soul, and you're really just taught to look after yourself from the inside first. So what I love about this program is that it's about small, sustainable, healthy choices to take with you for life. So it's not a competition, all the other girls are there like in it with you, and they're there to support you. So like I do remember the first time I sat in on one of these webinars, and like I couldn't help but feel so inspired by all the amazing women and their stories. So I was just like, yep, this is where I need to be. Where do I sign up? And so before I started the program, like my mental health wasn't like that great. It wasn't that healthy. Like I would obsess over having the best body all the time. I'd like overwork myself at the gym, and I wouldn't really listen to my body when I was run down. So I didn't also like have much knowledge on nutrition. I didn't know like how food affects your mood and your health. And too often I would really just determine my health on what I saw on the outside rather than how I felt. My life now, though, is looking much better. Like, I actually already feel happier. I feel more positive, and I feel like I'm on my way to being the healthiest and happiest I've ever been. So what I'm most excited about is actually starting on the products, which I just got today. And yeah, because I know I don't always get the right amount of fruit and veggies every day. So I find myself snacking a lot. Like, I'll just open the fridge and the cupboard. I'm like, what do I eat? So yeah, like, I've never really been into yoga and meditation either. So I can't wait to start adding that into my routine, which is part of the program. One of the best things about this program, though, like, if you're ever struggling with something, you've got support from all the other girls who are on the exact same journey as you, and they're all happy to help. So yeah. Now I'm going to flick it to Crystal, who's going to wrap things up for us.
Thanks so much, guys. It was so great to hear everyone's stories, and obviously even hear from the women that we aren't trained public speakers. So thank you so much. So I have been a part of the Emporium for 12 months now. And initially I said yes to the Emporium because I really saw an opportunity to better my health, but also get into the yoga guides and do those type of things at home, because I have a son and a partner, and you know, as we all don't have very much time, it's great to have 24/7 like support and opportunities all at your fingertips, all online. So that's why I sort of said yes. But I also said yes to the products because as I researched further, knowing the benefits and seeing the different research, my partner actually, we're in remission now, but at the time was going through cancer. And I have a son also he's now 8, and trying to sneak veggies into their diets or get more into their diets is, you know, often a challenge. I'm sure you can relate. So I started the program selfishly for me, and then the products for my family, and then my son gets the free gummies. And I think, I can't remember who said, maybe it was Flo who said she didn't have any left. They are delicious. Parents, I eat half of them before my next order. So they are delicious. So it all kind of made sense to me. I'm a personal trainer. That's my background. So I jumped onto Babes in Business because to offer a program to someone, I just knew that my clients would benefit, because I only get 30 to 60 minutes with my client, and then they've got maybe 6 other days, or if they train several times, they've only got a few other days where I'm not with them, and they'll potentially make bad choices. So if I can offer them a program to take away and know that they can, you know, ask the other coaches for help if they need it, they have all the different guides and the challenges, the recipes, they've got everything at their fingertips. I just know that they're going to enhance their health, and we can do that globally. So it was a big yes straight away. I know, though, for some, it can have a few misconceptions, and, you know, you can sort of have a few questions. And essentially, yeah, I was juggling a few jobs and doing morning and night shifts. So I thought, well, I have enough time to even do Babes in Business. I know how great it is, but how can I fit this into my day? And I just trusted my mentor. And she mentioned to me, as you would put, you know, 30 minutes away for exercise, you just put 30 minutes aside for your business. And if you do that every day, you will build something quite phenomenal. And that has actually happened for me. So 12 months down the track, I've been that fortunate to now have my personal training business as an optional, and this is my full-time gig. And I absolutely love it because I've met some wonderful people along the journey. But I guess also, you know, I wasn't, or I'm not, a trained nutritionist. I didn't upskill, and I did think that I needed more skills to become a coach. But that, again, can't be further from the truth, because once you jump into Babes in Business, all the resources are there, all the albums are there, your coach is there to help you be a genuine, kind person, and it doesn't cost anything, or you don't need to be trained in to help another human. So we definitely can do that inside Babes in Business. So you'll get the idea, and you'll get the gist once you jump in there. If you want to upskill, that's great. You will get personal development on the journey, but it's not a necessity. We meet you where you're at. And probably the last thing was selling. Do I have to sell to people? Because I am kind and genuine, but I don't like roping people in. I don't like to be roped in. I'm like someone that hangs up that phone and says, sorry, wrong number. So that was a concern to me at the beginning. Again, it's just one of those misconceptions that I had to talk about with my mentor. And she assured me, and as I have learned, that you don't. It's not about that. It is about sharing your journey and your story. And the easiest example I can give you is being a trainer, and I love running, and I love my ASICS shoes, and I don't veer away from them. I know there are other great brands, but I just stick with my ASICS. And a lot of my clients will say, hey, you know, I'm going to start running. What are the best shoes? I love your shoes. They're so colorful. And I go, great, yep, go and grab ASICS. Now, for all the girls that purchase those shoes, I've got no commissions back from that. So if you see anyone from ASICS, tell them to pop those commissions into my bank. So again, it's just that kind of example where you are just talking to other beautiful women that would love some extra help being healthier, happier, want to work on their personal development and growth. You know, maybe they just want to be a part of a community. I know for me, having my own personal training business can be a bit lonely. And so, you know, coming a part of Babes in Business and the Health Style Emporium, I think I've gained like 2,000 friends. So it's awesome. So anyway, I won't go on about it. If anything resonates with you tonight from what we've spoken about, please reach out to the person that invited you. Ask questions, get involved. It's a great movement to be a part of. I can't speak highly of it. And again, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an awesome night. And you can all unmute yourself and say goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. It's so great.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.